Okay,
Like a
side
quarter.
note, Foodie.
Team.
Team Foodie. Team. We got this cupcake surprise for Kurt because it's his birthday, but this, the
Fumé Blanc?
Ferrari.
Rhume Blanc goes with the strawberry cupcake. It's like magic in your mouth. It's amazing.
It really was amazing.
Sorry.
So-
And now
Richard, thank you so much. I cannot tell you how much the timing of this particular wine tasting came in handy today. Thank you. I needed this. Thank you.
You're welcome, Lorraine.
And I appreciate learning as well. I really do.
Yeah, like I said, everyone that's been a regular here, I would bet by now that, yeah, if they went and took like the sommelier like level 1 test, you could get right on the edge of passing it just from like the knowledge that we've been kind of going through on this. So, I mean, if you're willing to tag along for any of the others, we'll be glad to have you and journey along the way.
I appreciate it.
Mostly it's difficult to coordinate our schedules because
someone works full time.
Yeah.
and doing 4 bottles of wine by myself and then trying to drink them before they go bad is difficult.
She has no problem when I'm around. Finishing the bottles up.
They grow holes and disappear. I don't know. It's magic. She's meant to magic over here.
But thank you. I do appreciate it. This is wonderful. Have you completed your sommelier training, or are you still?
Well, I'm already a level 1, and I'm kind of, as soon as things open back up, I might go. I'm going to apply at a couple of different little wine shops, just to get my service, my little service creds, and then from there probably go take my level 2.
Great. I'm happy to hear it, and I will follow you around everywhere, just like during the barrel days in Temecula. That was so much fun.
I really hope that event, still happens next January.
I think it might have a better chance than other events because throughout the entirety of the event, if you don't have your own glass, you're just fucked.
Mm-hmm.
So like it already has built into the event, like when you register and you sign in, you check in, you get your glass. You break your glass, you get to go buy another one, but you have your glass. You don't get winery glasses throughout the whole thing. So I think that will give them a leg up in procedure over other types of events of tastings, but the distancing will be difficult.
Yeah. Now the other part to that though, I mean, because I've seen certain places like the office that I go into, they pretty much put a rule in place where you have to use the disposable cups, like you for any of the soda or tea dispensers, you can't use a reusable cup, which I guess goes along the same lines as with shopping, where now they prohibit reusable bags.
We can bring ours in now, but they ask that you don't put them on the conveyor or whatever. Like you can take your items from the conveyor and put them in your bag.
And you have to load them yourself.
Yeah.
They will not touch your bags. But I don't understand why you wouldn't be able to bring your own wine glass and just have them fill it.
I think if there's any kind of potential touching.
Your handmade, because sometimes we have the people that do the thieving out of it. So Temecula every January has this massive event, and Richard and several of his friends have gone for over a decade, and they started to expand to some of Richard's Mensa friends, which has been fantastic. And so we rent out this kick-ass vacation rental by owner type Airbnb mansion on various places in Temecula, and we go for the weekend, and it's awesome. And you have your own wine glass, but there's some of them that you're getting wine straight from the cask. So they're doing the thieving and then just into your glass. And some of them you do hand your glass over, that's true. And they bottle pour. So that would have to change for their safety.
Or they just
I hope, they have a lot of time. Go ahead, Ray, sorry.
If they just wear gloves when they're doing it, then they should be safe as long as they remove the gloves when they're done. You have a higher risk because they've just touched 400 glasses.
Yeah, because like I said, they've got this thief that, you know, they put down into like the barrel and grab wine, and then they put it into a glass. And if any part of that thief is going to touch a glass that someone's just been drinking out of, now that thing can go and contaminate any other number of glasses unless they're going to you know, sanitize it every single time.
I wonder if they could take it from that into like a pitcher and then the pitcher into the glasses.
I am now perch.
I'm a perch. That's pretty normal for this one. He even will stay there until like I get up and go all the way to the either food or bedroom, whichever he's deciding is now. He just rides you like a pony. You're his little like transport.
Right now I'm a perch.
You'll be there a while.
That's okay. I'm not going anywhere.
He's down to 10 pounds again though, so we're over our deadly parasites. That's exciting.
Woohoo!
Yeah, now we're dealing with heart disease and swollen organs, so now we're on massive diuretics. So yay, progress.
Little bit by little bits.
Yeah.
So what was everyone's favorite this time around? If there was a favorite.
I was surprised I liked the whites as much as I did. Maybe it's because San Diego's been so freaking hot lately, but I think both of them would be really good for a hot day.
I like the first white, and I am not a fan of white at all. I will do anything to avoid drinking whites if I can. But because you were putting this on, I was willing to give them a shot. The first one I did like, so thank you.
Several of y'all held up the CME. Richard, in your opinion, just based on, I mean, I know you just read, so I had to do a substitution for the Alexander for the cab, that last one.
Yep.
How closely would that one be to the CME that they're recommending? Like, because Total Wine up in Temecula delivers. I just have to plan ahead more than I do.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know, I think I looked up the two, and I think the wineries are probably about 50 miles apart. So I mean, in regards to vineyards, that's really not that far. So
okay.
No, I mean, you know, there might be a little bit of difference in terms of like the winemaker and, you know, what they're going to concentrate on in terms of like some of their blending, because California law, I think, is 85%. And so it can be, you know, 85%, it's got to be cab from that area. But then they've got a little bit of wiggle room to add other things if something's lacking. And so that there is up to the winemaker as to, you know, how they want to present that particular wine. But for the most part, you know, with 85% of it being, you know, cab from the same, you know, the same valley with most of the same flavor profile, yeah, you're going to have a pretty similar experience, and yeah, that's kind of the lesson that, again, we're trying to impart is, you know, don't look at brands. I mean, even though, like I said, Mayomi seems pretty good for kind of like that I want to say bargain price point, but under $20 price point.
I'm gardening.
Comparatively to, you know, because there are a lot of like one of the ones that I remember going to in Sonoma on appointment was McCrosty, and they actually had some really good Pinots. I think I actually still have it like in my cellar somewhere, which was, you know, but it was also like $85. So to have, you know, these under 20, I mean, they must be much larger production than, say, you know, something of one of these more boutique places.